On February 1st, 2011, Check released the first DLC for Call of Duty Black Ops, titled First Strike. The DLC features 4 multiplayer maps: Berlin Wall, Discovery, Calhoun, and Stadium, along with the Zombies map, Ascension. Taking place in an abandoned Soviet Cosmodrome, Ascension is one of the most important zombie maps of all time. It features the first main Easter egg, which would later be known as the main quest, that follows you repairing the Casimir mechanism and freeing Dr. Gersh. The Thunder Gun also returns on this map as its wonder weapon. A new weapon named the Gersh device debuts on this map. Throwing it will form a black hole, and any zombie near it will be sucked into it. It also allows you to teleport around the map by jumping into it. Matryoshka dolls also debut on this map. It acts as a cluster bomb, and after you send one out, it will release more explosions around it. A new mid-round boss is also featured on this map, the Space Monkeys. Every 4 to 5 rounds after buying your first perk, the monkeys will rain down upon you and attempt to steal your perk. If you successfully kill all monkeys without them touching a single perk, they will reward you with a free perk. This marks the first time you are able to get more than 4 perks in one map. Speaking of perks, 2 new ones are added on this map. PhD Flopper. After drinking the perk, you are immune to all explosive damage along with fall damage. You are also able to dive from heights, and when you slam into the ground, it will create an explosion around you, killing zombies. And my personal favorite perk of all time, Stamina Up. After drinking the perk, you gain increased movement speed and sprint duration. Strangely enough, double tap does not appear on this map, marking the first time one of the original 4 isn't featured. On my first attempt, I leave the spawn room at round 3 and make my way to the power, and stop making points for, you guessed it baby, the perks and the box. Ascension is probably one of my least played zombies maps, and for no reason honestly. I just never really cared to play it. It wasn't because of the monkeys or anything like that. On round 5 I get the ray gun and the Gershes, and then I start activating the 3 lunar landers to get the pack-a-punch. The landers can also act as a quick transportation to spawn. At round 7 I get Jug, and then at round 9 I get my first monkey round. Since I only had Jug, I was able to get the free perk from the monkeys. I was hesitant to pick it up because I didn't want to get something like Meal Kick, but I took the risk and it ended up being good because I got Stamina Up. Afterwards I got PhD, which also makes you immune to the ray gun splash damage. Then at round 11 and 12 I get the last 2 landers. After sending all 3 landers I can launch the rocket. And since I had the ray gun, you know I had to blow it up. And under the rocket is where Pack-a-Punch is and where I'll be training for the rest of the match. At the end of round 11, I Pack-a-Punch the M1911s for the Mustang and Sallies. I'll be using the Sallies and the ray gun up until the ray gun starts to shit out. Mustang and Sallies with the ray gun and PhD is the ultimate combo on Black Ops 1. I trained up until round 28 with the unpacked ray, then I Pack-a-Punch it. Then at round 33, I hit the box until I got the bow and the thunder gun. So Sinjin is a little half and half on the difficulty scale. The actual strategy is pretty easy, but it's trading however that can get weird. This is the first shot where I actually have to kill zombies instead of a trap doing it for me. And because gobblegums and ammo boxes don't exist yet, when I run out of ammo, I have to get rid of my thunder gun and spin the box until I get it back. So I start in a Pack-a-Punch room, I let the zombies spawn in from the windows, and then I slowly walk out, and the zombies that are spawning in from the other windows out here, I wait till we get a little bit closer. Then I run off to the side and I run out of the little area a little bit, and I go back in, and it kind of changes from time to time depending on what zombies spawn, but I kind of just make my way around, and then once they all get hoarded up, then I'm back to that little doorway to the Pack-a-Punch, and I shoot them all, and then I quickly run back into the Pack-a-Punch room. Now, for when I need ammo, there are a few ways to get it. The Thunder Gun doesn't produce drops, but the Gershes do. So I use them and I try to get a max ammo, but it doesn't work most of the time. If I do get a max ammo from it, it saves a whole lot of time. Sometimes if you get an insta-kill with it, you're able to shoot your bow or whatever other weapon you have, and you might get a max ammo from that. But if I don't get a max ammo or anything like that from the Gershes, I'll have to spin the mystery box. I think only about 2 areas with the box are hard to train in, so it's pretty easy to just spin the box and get the Thunder Gun back. It's really only luck. And my longest trade for the Thunder Gun was 40 fucking minutes. You do not know pure hell until you spend 40 minutes spinning the box. And my shortest hit was only 17 seconds, getting it back only after 1 hit. It's crazy how just unpredictable trading can be. I'm not a fan of trading at all, honestly, and I think it's the only reason that if I ever high round this map again, it'll be on Black Ops 3. It just kills all flow and just takes me out of it. The monkeys actually ended up stealing one of my quick revives at round 51 because I didn't have any thunder gun shots and I wasn't able to kill them. If the monkeys take your quick revive, it actually counts at it like if you went down, so you'll end up losing the 3 you get in a match. The same thing happened on round 59, so I ended up down to my last quick revive without ever going down. Like I said, trading itself isn't hard, I'm just a very unlucky person. I don't know if you have to trade on Shang or Moon, I would imagine you have to, but I've barely played Black Ops 1 Moon. I did use the high round Shang, however, only about a year back, but I can't remember what my highest round is. I think it was about somewhere in the 60s. And so for the tier list, I'm struggling a little bit on where I want to put it. And honestly, I absolutely love the setting of this map. I hope we get another one like it one day. And the layout isn't too bad either. Getting Pap is very straightforward, but it's just like, the high rounds aren't my favorite. But it's literally just trading that I don't like. I think I'll put it in the great tier, because I do think it's a great map. The monkeys aren't really that annoying. If they steal a perk, you can just quickly get it back anyway. I think the only annoying thing would be like them taking quick revive, but the map's not that hard anyway, so I don't think you need them that much. The strat is, I think, more engaging than Kino's, by not much, but definitely more. I don't know if I like it more than Kino though, because I love Kino's setting. But I think for now I'll place it above Kino, but hey, it could change in the future.